Welcome to National Enquirer's Uncovered. With your host, Jack Maxwell. Today on Uncovered, Bruce, Demi, and the porn star that got between them. Britney Spears reveals her plans to become a woman. Ben Affleck gets peeved at the most watched entertainment show in the world. Then, with friends like these, you could get canceled. We'll reveal Nicole Kidman's Italian stallion. Plus, Johnny U goes to one high Hollywood house.
Good God, Jerry, look at that!
And Lisa Severin gets in bed with the most downloaded woman on the internet.
Hey everyone, I'm Jack Maxwell. Welcome to Uncovered. And in honor of the Stanley Cup Finals, here's a hockey term that sounds dirty, but isn't. Pulling your goalie. Here's the news. Coming next month, Rosie is a Raw. O'Donnell's choice for next month's cover is Rosie herself. In a hospital gown, no makeup, no touch-ups. Is this some weird fetish thing or what? David Duchovny, man, I feel like a woman and I love it. Duchovny waxed nostalgic about his Twin Peaks days as a transvestite FBI agent recently, saying, I wish I could do something like that again. NSYNC Shy Guy ties one on. Spotted in New York, Lance Bass of NSYNC on top of the bar, pouring shots and, say it ain't so, kissing the girls. Okay, let's make sure all the ingredients are in place for this next story here. Bruce Willis, check. Demi Moore, check. Porn star, check. This is gonna be good. Let them roll, boys. According to sources, Demi has taken an active role in breaking up Bruce's latest conquest. Several sources say Bruce was doing, well, probably doing, things still outlawed in 17 states with noted porn star Alicia Class. The porn star says Demi Moore got in the way of her relationship with Bruce. And now the star of such movies as Mission to Uranus and Knocking at Heaven's Back Door has moved on, saying she doesn't love Willis and doesn't want to deal with Demi. Alicia says she's been with both Emilio Estevez and Bruce Willis. That's Demi's ex-fiancé and Demi's ex-husband. And one final lesson from all this. Class says she's a great lover thanks to a device called the Kegel Master. Note to self, order the Kegel Master right away. Okay. Hey, if swingers T-Money and Mikey were real people and spotted their new Hollywood neighbor, Britney Spears, at the Dresden Club, they'd probably say something like, hey, that Musketeer baby is all grown up. Now that the world seems to have accepted her pubescent growth spurt as reality, Britney Spears seems to be relishing her coming of age as well. In a recent interview with Us Weekly, the 19-year-old Spears revealed she occasionally boozes it up, has been taking trips with boyfriend Justin Timberlake of NSYNC, and bought a Mercedes convertible and 2 homes, one in the Hollywood Hills. Britney says, quote, I can walk around in PJs, go outside, and just act normal. Okay. Though her mother claims Britney is really just a sweet and normal girl, the pop star now has 2 tattoos and a pierced belly button. Britney also told Us Weekly she'd like to keep her sex life private. And then she told Us Weekly about her sex life. Quote, I want to wait to have sex until I'm married. I do, but it's hard. You can say that again. Spears doesn't like to talk about the money she's made, but in addition to the New York townhome and the home in the hills, she's also bought her parents a house in Kentwood, Louisiana. The Pearl Harbor attack is underway. The day that will live in infamy has been politically marginalized, graphically sanitized, in other words, Disneyized, to achieve maximum audience saturation. Star Ben Affleck was doing his part for the PR effort. That is until a surprise sneak attack. Join the fight. Man the mics. The Pearl Harbor Media Blitzkrieg is on. At the estimated $5 million premiere in Hawaii, Ben Affleck was spewing predictably reverent yet innocuous banter.
It's remarkable.
Then, out of nowhere, a reporter from Entertainment Tonight dropped this bomb. A photo of ex-girlfriend Gwyneth Paltrow donning a fatsuit for the movie Shallow Hal, seen here in Newsweek. Reportedly, Affleck didn't stay for this fight. His spokesperson immediately stopped the interview and reportedly called the ET reporter the C word. Okay, time now to get totally uncovered. There should be a new joke going around Hollywood soon that goes something like this. What is 30 minutes long and follows Friends on Thursday nights? I don't know. It was canceled. It's considered the cushiest time slot in all of TV. But if you're working on an NBC sitcom following Friends on Thursday nights, you'd better not quit your day job just yet. That 8:30 p.m. time slot has been about as successful as a sitcom starring Bette Midler.
They're all out there. The biggest names in Hollywood.
Back in 1995, the Peacock thought the single guy would love living next to Friends. Jonathan Silverman starred as a guy dealing with being single. He was soon dealing with unemployment, as the show is apparently only seen by a single guy, and canceled.
Oh, my God.
Then, Union Square did the old in and out at 8:30 on Thursdays. Imagine a poorly done Cheers, only set in a diner, and without the comedy.
She's not coming back.
No, we don't know that for sure.
Oh, yes, we do.
Without the cleavage and miniskirts that Fox's wardrobe could provide, NBC couldn't keep Kelly Bundy's Jessie from going down after Friends either.
I'm going to be seeing you naked too, right? I mean, it's not just going to be me putting on some kind of floor show.
Most recently, The Weber Show occupied Thursday's precious dog-walking time slot at 8:30. The what show? Exactly.
I don't belong in society.
And now Jeff Zucker, NBC's newest entertainment prez, sounds more like a snake oil salesman, pimping Inside Schwartz as the next post-Friends time slot winner. Zucker says Schwartz is about a wannabe sportscaster and stars, quote, feature film star Breckin Meyer. Oh, sorry. Meyer was in Road Trip at 54. Now, not that any of those shows was really worth watching, but has anyone thought that maybe it's not the shows that are the problem, but the Friends themselves?
You know, there's another word for people like that. Losers.
Mr. Zucker, Tom Cruise is a feature film star. Even Tom Green is a feature film star. Breckin Meyer is not a feature film star.
Coming up on Uncovered, Tom Cruise goes bald? Why the moniker Lil is becoming the biggest name in the rap world. And Johnny U gets high in Hollywood.
You ever get to spitting at tourists?
We are checking out the deals that make Hollywood go round in the latest edition of the Notorious B.I.Z. Pearl Harbor had the second biggest opening on a 4-day weekend ever. But despite taking in $75 million, insiders are now saying the debut is no big whoop. Tonight we're gonna rock you, artsy fartsies. Rock and roll comic creation Spinal Tap is set to play the prestigious Carnegie Hall on June 4th. And if you happen to care that Big Brother is returning to CBS this summer, then you may or may not care that Julie Chen will be back as your host. If I told you my favorite album of all time was David Hasselhoff's Live for Love, you might come up with some interesting conclusions. So we thought we'd check out some of the real stars' favorite tunes and let the conclusion drawing begin. The new book, Star Tunes, contains some surprises. For example, one of Fabio's favorite albums, Journey's Greatest Hits. Album makes the list for both Kirsten Dunst and Andy Dick. Now, we know there's a Dancing Queen joke here, but we're not going to touch it. David Bowie and Shaquille O'Neal have something in common. They both picked Prince's 1999. Academy Award nominee Chloe Sevigny chose 6 Smiths albums and 2 Morrissey solo discs. Chloe, cheer up! And hard-rocking John Tesh's list is peppered with the Beatles, Hendrix, Pink Floyd, The Doors, and Led Zeppelin. Yeah, right. And a final note, martial arts superstar Jackie Chan picked both Air Supply and Wham for his list. Jackie, I'm all out of love. You know, they say a man's home is his castle. Well, Uncovered's Johnny, you found one man who takes that saying quite literally.
They say a man's home is his castle, but for Jerry Wallace, it's a water tower.
About 6 years ago, I purchased the home because I thought it was probably the ultimate beach house.
That's right, this one-of-a-kind official historical landmark house used to be an actual working water tower built back in 1880, but it was going to be knocked down.
So a good friend of mine came up with the idea of actually building a home here.
This home is truly an amazing California spectacle that has a breathtaking 360-degree view of the ocean, the mountains, and the world below.
Do you ever get to spitting at tourists?
No, we usually throw a water balloon.
Quit picking at my trash!
This 3,000 square foot water tower is split up into 3 levels.
Second floor of the home actually has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, indoor jacuzzi, sauna, steam, shower, environment chamber over there.
A sink next to the bed, just in case you're getting dental work done while you're sleeping and you gotta roll over and spit. Now, I see you've got some fancy fish here, Jerry. What are we looking at here? How much are these fish costing?
Oh, most of those fish are 4 for $1. They're quite expensive. Sometimes they'll run as much as 39 cents.
Okay, the fish are cheap, but if you wanted to take this unique castle in the sky off of Jerry's hands, be prepared to drop some serious scratch.
If you wanted to give this up and you wanted to give a guy like me a chance, how much would you let this go for?
It's right at about $4 million.
$4 million, ladies and gentlemen.
owner, you
If
can
you
be
got
watching.
that in your pocket, you got the water
You got the
tower.
water tower.
Johnny O, thanks for that. Hey, good news for struggling musicians. You may not have to sell your soul or sleep with a record company executive to launch your career after all. Just shrink your name up a bit. An unscientific study seems to have revealed that adding the word Lil to your name may guarantee recording industry success. What started with Little Richard and the soft rock juggernaut, the Little River Band, has morphed into music's money-making moniker. Simply put, Lil is big. Like Lil Kim. She may look like a presenter at the Adult Video News Awards, but Kimberly Jones might still be streetwalking if she didn't downsize her name. And her former flame might still be alive today if he only changed his name to Smiley Biggs. Oh! Lil Bow Wow and Lil Romeo better enjoy their prepubescent years as chart toppers as well. Mid-sized Bow Wow doesn't have quite the same ring. And then there's Lil Blunt, Lil Buddy, Lil Chill, Lil Demon, Lil Drama, Lil Flea, Lil Jin, Lil Half Dead, Lil Italy, Lil Chaos, Lil Bo Peep, Lil Puppet, Lil Rascal, Lil Sicko, and Lil Wino, who for the time being at least are so lil we can't find video on them. Next time we'll discuss puberty's often overlooked influence on recording success, commonly referred to as the Peter Brady factor or Hansen syndrome.
Coming up, did Nicole Kidman get an Italian stallion to help lick her love wounds? Lisa Severin finds out a trip to bed gets people to really open up. And Scream star Neve Campbell's best-kept beauty secrets. Next time on Uncovered, Arnold Schwarzenegger has a major marriage faux pas. And we'll reveal what's missing from The Simpsons.
So, is it safe to say Nicole Kidman is back? She's admirably faced the press while promoting Moulin Rouge. And as it turns out, she just may be getting a special shoulder of support from a hunky Italian. Okay, guys, you had your chance. Nicole Kidman was back on the market for a couple of months following the unpleasantness of her breakup with Tom Cruise. But sources say the porcelain beauty has already found a new beau. A good-looking Italian film producer called Fabrizio Mosca. The pair were spotted sharing dinner and a hotel room at the recent Cannes Film Festival. When asked about their relationship, Fabrizio said, "I guess it is difficult to keep secrets." Man, this is like the 4th time I've lost a girl to a guy named Fabrizio. I hate those Italian guys. This week, Inspector Budget has dug up clues regarding the 3rd film in the Jurassic series, aptly named Jurassic Park 3. Uppity dinosaurs chasing around foolhardy humans may sound formulaic by now, but dead velociraptors make for lots of dead presidents. With a $63 million budget, the first Jurassic Park roared at the box office. $357 million in the U.S. alone. Producers spent $10 million more on the Lost Worlds budget and didn't reap quite the rewards as one, but the second Jurassic's $229 million at the box isn't exactly dino dung. And sources peg the 3rd trip to Jurassic Park will cost $93 million. Not scary by today's standards, but what is scary is that they could pull in $100 million less than Jurassic Park 2 and still make a profit. Imagine that. She's the most downloaded woman on the internet, and she's ready to party with us. Sadly, my lobbying for this assignment once again fell short. So, it fell to Uncovered's Lisa Severin to check out the brains and the body behind Danny's hard drive.
When friends come over to visit, do you both get naked and sit around on your bed chatting?
Hi guys, it's me, Danny. Welcome back to In Bed with Danny, and I'm here with one of my favorite women in the whole world, Miss Julia Ann.
In Bed with Danny is broadcast live each week on the internet. More than 27,000 subscribers pay $20 a month to tune in and watch this former stripper get naked with other women.
Okay, question number 1. What television personality is known as the Queen of Cuisine?
With more than 1 billion hits, Guinness Book of World Records says Danny Ash is the most downloaded woman on the internet. But don't say that to Cindy Margolis, who says she's the most downloaded.
Everybody loves a cat fight.
Danny started her business in 1995 with just $8,000. Today, her company grosses more than $5.5 million a year and says she has every intention of expanding into pay-per-view, DVDs and videos, and even an online superstore.
Thank you, Lisa Severin. By the way, can you leave the password for Danny's site under the coffee mug on my desk? Thanks.
Coming up, Gene Simmons tells a pizza boy, kiss this.
And now it's the part of the show you've all been waiting for. It's Mike Walker and his Planet Gossip. Mike, how's that for lead-in?
Very good. I've been waiting for it, too. Now here's all the news you really need to know. Call this one a close shave for Cruise. Steven Spielberg wants to keep it hush-hush and top secret, but sorry, Steven. Tom Cruise will shave his skull bald 2 days before shooting final scenes of Minority Report. And that's not all.
I've uncovered a top secret plot point. Sorry, Stephen.
Like all journalists, you better check your sources.
Tom's character undergoes an operation to remove an eyeball so computers can't track him. I say.
I see it a different way than you do.
Talk about an icy look.
I had nightmares for like 2 months later.
Scream queen Neve Campbell has her best beauty secrets down cold. To reduce puffiness before applying makeup, Neve shoves her kisser into a bowl of ice. And I love this quote from Roseanne.
What?
Who says diets are the root of all evil.
It's bad enough that I do it.
They are the reason why everyone is fat, says Roseanne. Well, that's her story, folks, and believe me, she's sticking with it. Kiss this. Stone Age rocker Gene Simmons of Kiss swaggered into a Bev Hills pizzeria with pals and demanded a table.
We're still the kings of the world.
The hostess, an Asian teenager who's just been hired, politely informed him there'd be a wait and asked his name.
The beginning of the end.
Furious, Simmons snapped, "Somebody tell her my effing name." Then he yelled, "Maybe you should go back to your own country. Everybody effing knows me here."
It's over, boys.
One eyewitness said Gene's aged badly. Who'd know him with that wrinkled face and hair all skanky from over-dyeing? Hey, Gene, either use the makeup or stick your tongue out, dude. And now you know it all. Almost.
Well, that's what he gets for being a jerk, huh?
Gene Simmons.
What do you get that back in there? What are you doing? That's Mike Walker. You can be a part of our show. Here's how. Send us a photo of your brush with greatness, and we'll show the country you really are popular. Mail photos and videotapes to Uncovered, 10736 Jefferson Boulevard, number 523, Culver City, California, 90230. Or you can simply call our viewer comment line at 800-405-4646. And that is Uncovered for today. I'm Jack Maxwell. See you next time.
Closed captioning provided by